some of the scenarios you'll never forget in your secondary life?
No, I'll never forget that.
So, leadership at secondary or at any education level comes with a lot of pressure, whereby you have to handle your leadership roles or responsibilities, and at the same time you have to handle your personal academic activities, or if at all you do co-curricular, you also have to attend to them. What are you going to do if at all you're elected and you still have to handle both your academics and your leadership roles?
Okay, thank you. I would like to tell you that there is what we call specialization. Specialization, this is where it is a group of people whereby one is supposed to take a certain activity and leaves it for the other person. I personally, for example, if I can give you an example of a school. At a school, we have the head teacher, we have the deputy head teachers, the director of study, and many others. It doesn't mean that a head teacher will come from his office and you find him in class teaching. Why? Because we have the teaching staff. Now, for me, I'm not supposed to do everything in school, because I know the reason as to why I went to school is because I want to study and make my future better. So I will do where it is necessary with the school. I complete what I'm supposed to do. Then after, I have a goal to read, and I know I must read. Yes.
Now, as me, if at all I'm the head girl, it doesn't mean I'll be doing all the job and all the work that all the leaders will be doing. No. Me, I'll do my job as the head girl, like to supervise, monitor, and also to encourage the girl child. After that, I'll go back in the hostel and I do what I read.
In leadership, there's what we call sacrifice. To you, as an aspiring leader, by the way, have you ever been a leader before?
Yes, I have ever.
At what level and which leadership was that?
It was in P4, compound prefect.
Okay, so in leadership, there's what we call sacrifice. To you, as an aspiring leader, what do you take for a sacrifice?
A sacrifice, I think, like, you will be in class. They will call you either head girl, you have to do this, but in class, you're having that subject that you even don't want to leave, but still you sacrifice that subject and you're going to be where they want you to be. Yes.
Sacrifice to you?
Sacrifice, to me, I think it's something that it is a must to you to give to your people. For example, if I was the member of parliament representing the people of my dominion or my domain, my constituent, and one day I go to my community to see them, or my district, the one that I'll be leading, I find that there is something that is missing in that constituent. Even though I don't have enough money, but still I'll pay a pledge to help my people. The same in class and even at school. If a certain thing is missing, it means it is a must for me as a leader. As a leader, of course, you have to show that you really mean that title of a leader. Yes.
In most cases, parents tend to to guide you, advise you, and actually some even direct you that my son, my daughter, you're going to school, you're going to study for you to have a bright future, to make yourself a bright future. And in most cases, some of the parents, if you tell them that, you know what, mommy, you know what, daddy, I'm contesting for this and this, some tend to to disregard it, probably to discourage you, that you should only focus on education. Why? You'll be having so many responsibilities and you might end up giving most of your time to leadership and you forget about academics. How did your parents, actually, one, did you communicate with your parents about your aspirations? And if you did, how did they perceive it? And if you didn't, when are you looking at, or when are you willing to let them know about your aspirations?
Of course, thank you so much. Me, even before coming to school, actually this year, I had already told my mom that when I'm in senior 5, I'm going to aspire for the post of head girlship at Mbale High School, 2025 to 2026. And she was like, oh, me, it's okay because it's your future. Me, I'll be there just to advise you and to support you, my daughter. Now, this the other side, the other gender, I mean my dad, I can't even tell him because he will say, now, you see, that's what you want at school. You don't want to study. You want to be in politics.
So basically, your mom is supportive and your dad is a no-nonsense man.
That one is no-nonsense.
So basically, your dad only focuses on you to be, academic focused. And your mom is okay for you to do both academics and taking on any leadership role, so long as you can balance the two. Because I think for her, what she's looking for from you is results, whereby she wants, you to have good results, and as well you take on your leadership role. Okay. How about
you? To me, I want to tell you that leadership, in fact, leaders are born but not made. In our family, the people that I am staying with, they see that capability.
Do you have leaders in your family?
Yes, we have.
Were you a leader before this level? Maybe at O level or primary?
In fact, in primary, I've ever been a leader, but
which level? What was that leadership role?
In fact, I was a class monitor. Those they are called class monitors. So, in my O level, when I started in a senior 1 and ended in senior 4, I did not contest. And that's why I've decided to contest this year for head boyship. Now, I was telling you, in our family, they see that I have that capability that is influencing me to be the head boy at this school, Mbale High School. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So your parents are fully behind you?
Exactly, because they see the great leader in the future. And by the way, I want to tell you this. You see, the district that I am coming from, we have a lot of dictators. We have autocracy, what, everything. So I believe if I can go through, and also in the district I go as the member of parliament, I believe I can polish that.
Okay. There are things I want us to discuss about, and these are general questions actually, because you're in A level where you do general paper, and general paper requires general knowledge, where you wake up and you have to discuss about something which is probably current affairs or history or whatever. When we talk of environment conservation, what comes into your mind?
Environment conservation, like
as a younger person, what is your role in environment conservation?
As a young person, my role is like to keep the environment, let me say, clean, stable, and also to be sustainable. Yes.
As a younger person, what is killing our environment these days?
Cleaning.
What is killing environment?
Killing. It's like killing our environment, like.
What is the major cause of environment degradation nowadays?
Major cause of environmental degradation? Like, I don't know how to bring it, but this is a way people misuse our plantations, like, I don't know how to bring it.
Around us?
Yes. the pastures. They throw garbages, and most of the times this happens in water sources. They misuse, like they throw polythenes. Some of them pour up oils that making the water not good for us to drink. And also the soils throwing polythenes, that makes it unfertile. Like you can't even like plant there your crops and grow. Yeah.
In Uganda of today and Africa as a whole, it is our role as young people, you and me, to conserve environment. What do you think or you should do, or is your role to ensure that you're having an environment which is suitable for you and generations to come after you?
As me, the young student, actually let me talk about my school. Students like come out break time, lunch time. They buy so many things. And at school you have polythenes, these white polythenes. They go and buy like chapati, mandazi, sweets. But after eating, they throw them in our environment, which is not good. Now as me, I'll put dustbins and I'll tell them after eating, throw the polythenes or the remainings in the dustbin instead of throwing it in the environment. And when it rains, there is a way water makes those things look, disgusting. Disgusting, meaning they look bad. Like even when walking on it, you'd be like, because you're the one who used it and you can't remember that you used it, but you're the one who used it. So I'll emphasize for them to throw the rubbish, the polythenes after eating in the dustbins. I'll make sure they'll be having dustbin in every corner of the school. Let me say the school hotels, because Mbale School is having very many, restaurants there. Yes.
As young people, it is our role to conserve the environment. And do you think we have done enough to? Because now, for instance, a country like Uganda, we are making the biggest percentage of the total population. What do you think is our role as young people in environment conservation? And what do you think is killing our environment nowadays?
Thank you. The thing that is killing our environment currently, human activities. Human activities, I mean, we have, okay, let me say there is industrialization, whereby the gases are emitted into the ozone layer and they destroy. After that, we have bush burning. It is also acting as another factor to environmental degradation. But to me, I personally, if we want to have a better environment, and that one that of our great-grandchildren shall appreciate, is we must do what we call reforestation. Reforestation, when we cut trees, we replace them. Even the government of Uganda tells us that if we cut trees, let's replace them. And I believe if we replace them, we shall live in a conducive environment.
As young people, both of you, because nowadays schools have been looked at as some of the centers, we should advocate for environment conservation and what have you. Even before coming to school, have you engaged yourselves in any environmental conservation activities? And if at all it is yes, what are some of those activities?
Like me, I remember I was still in senior 3. They told us that every Fridays we'll have to mop our classes, we sweep, we do what. And also, even that by that time, our health prefect, I don't remember her name very well, she came to us and she was like, you, senior 2s, you're going to help us to clean our restrooms for girls and for both girls and boys. And also we picked all the rubbish in the school. After that, she wrote a note saying, please, let's stop dumping rubbish in our school environment. Yes.
When we say tree planting or mass tree planting, what comes into your mind?
Tree planting. It simply means when you cut a tree, you replace it back. Yes, that is what it means by tree planting.
Tree planting, it is almost like afforestation or reforestation. Here, whereby once anyone carries out deforestation meaning cutting down trees, obviously she or he will plant trees. That's what we call tree planting, like planting trees after cutting them.
Lastly, I'm going to, be letting you go. And what could be your last remarks to your voters to be?
Okay, this goes to the Mbale High community. My fellow ladies and gentlemen, this is Mazaki Kevin. Second term is not far, it is near. So as we are coming back, as I am also coming back, I pray that may you vote for me, Mazaki Kevin, Head Bishop Mbale High School, for better services in the school. Yeah.
You're signing out.
And to my teachers, the head teacher who are watching us live now, thank you so much for what you're doing in the school. We appreciate for that. Yeah, I shall not.
You remain?
I remain none other than Mazaki Kevin, aspiring for the post of Head Bishop Mbale High School 2025 to 2026.
What could be your last remarks to your voters to be?
My voters to be, my name is Nadunga Vivian Sarah, once again, student of Mbale High School, Senior 5, Arts. I'll kindly requesting for your maximum cooperation, and please, I'm humble to come and work together with me, because a family always comes together when we are together, actually all of you. So I'm here calling you, all of you, my voters, to please vote me as the head girl of Mbale High School. And without you, my voters, I will not stand alone. Like, I need you guys. And another thing, this goes to all the girls. I will call it an advice. Let's listen to our parents. If they say, Vivian or Mercy, this is not good, please follow their advice, because they have also ever been in your stage. And me, let me say the adolescent stage, those girls, and what I know, they have all come to the puberty, Let's forget these issues of world. Let's focus on our education. Thank you. Nadunga Vivian Sarah, aspiring for the post of head girlship, Mbale High School 2025-2026.
Well, those have been our guests for today. I've been having Nadunga Vivian Sarah and Mazaki Kevin. And they've been taking us through several issues. We've discussed leadership, we've discussed other general knowledge, where we've discussed environment, which is so critical in this current generation, more so to us, the young people or the young generation. Until next time.